What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie all day. I'll tell you what, it's like right now, I think it's 30 degrees out there, maybe 29 or 30 degrees, and the wind chill is making it like 26-ish, 26 to 28. It's cold, man. So I went to the park by myself because nobody else is stupid enough to go, and I was playing basketball, and I shot enough for 100 points, and then I got the hell out of there. I was freezing. But that's not the story. That's not the story. The story is when I came home, I found this box here. And I know what the box is, but I haven't opened it yet. Now, lately, over the last, I want to say 3 days, I've had one of these around. It's a Ned Foss knife. Solid as a rock. This thing is really, really solid. But I've been using it to open everything. Even, I had this thing of glue. And from the tip all the way back here was completely cemented, and I was using this to literally dig and pry out all the cement, and I can feel this was nice and soft, so I wanted to get to the soft stuff. So I got this as far as I could, and then I literally had to take a drill and drill in the rest because that's how backed up it was. But this thing has been doing the trick. Little Ned Foss knife, imagine that. Oh, speaking of Ned Foss knife, I have a few of these plus a few of their other models, and I'm going to be doing a knife sale coming up, and because it's a Christmas knife sale, whoever buys is going to get some extra gifts, and some Ned Foss stuff will go too. So pay attention. Everything would arrive to your house after Christmas, obviously, because today is already, I don't even know what the hell today is, Thursday, and Christmas is Monday, so it would be like a post-Christmas gift opening, where you buy yourself stuff, and I won't tell you what you're getting for extras, but there's going to be some extras. So here's the deal with this box. This box came all the way from Florida. Florida to Massachusetts, if you don't know where the box is being opened. And it's from Scab, Choir Boys Outdoors. Now, the reason Scab is sending me a box is because, do you remember way back when me, Scab, and Joe from JS Bladecraft went to Blade Show Atlanta? Way back when. Well, you see, I picked up a sword, and I didn't think it was from Cast Siberia, and I didn't think about, oh crap, how am I going to get it home? So, Scabber drove from Florida to Atlanta. I flew, Joe flew. So Scabber was just like, dude, I'll take it and I'll mail it to you. And I was like, right on. And I said, don't worry, I'm not in a rush, so if you want to make a video with it. And he goes, oh, I plan on it. So there was no escaping that one. But I brought some other knives for him to check out that I know he wanted to check out. So, and I told him, I said, take your time, do your videos, do what you're going to do. And then I totally forgot what I sent him. I mean, I absolutely forgot. And I knew there was a bunch. I just didn't know what. And so I'd been looking for a couple knives, this being one of them. I couldn't find them. And I'm like, where the hell is this knife? And obviously this one is the D-Bad military combat knife, one of my designs, made by Croco Knives. I missed it. So he had this one, and I was looking for it, and I was like, oh wait, Scab, do you still have that? And he's like, yeah. And so I was like, whew, thank God Scab had it. I thought I lost it. So he had some that I brought with me, and then blah blah blah. Oh yeah, and then I ended up mailing him a couple more afterwards to check out, and one of the ones I mailed him, I thought he had, and I wanted to make sure because my Jed Hornbeak buoy, and I'm like, I swear he has that one because I know I sent it to him, and I wanted to test it, and then I sent it to him to test, and he had it for a while. But this is how long he's had this box. And do you know why he's had this box this long? Because I keep saying, take your time, don't worry about it. But as long as I knew where they were, I really didn't care. Scabber is my boy. So that was nothing. So we're going to go over everything in the box. And I'm going to show you my sword, because the only time you might have seen it is the day I got it in Atlanta at Blade Show. I'm like walking around with it. Look, and then whatever video Scab did. So obviously Croco knives, D-Bad, me, my own design, the MCK, the military combat knife. I mean, I love this thing. I love this knife. So this is my version for what I would want for a perfect combat knife. If I had to go over the river and through the woods and go back to a combat situation, and I got to bring any knife I wanted, and I got to choose my own Geneva Convention or not, I designed this to be that knife. This isn't what I would choose because this is what I have to choose from. It's because I designed it to be what I would want. Something that I can trench with, something that I can, that's digging, something that I could lift a mine with or get out some kind of IED, something with a very comfortable grip, something with a man-sized grip, something with a forward choil for those tight jobs, something with some kind of sawback, really, really wrench in there when you're making wound channeling, but it's also good for other stuff. It just had to have everything I wanted. I wanted the swedge, and I wanted the swedge to have an edge on it, so penetration was going to be good. It needed to be long enough to where I needed to chop, I could chop, or baton, I could baton, but it needed to be short enough to where it's not going to dangle down on my knee. So everything about this knife is exactly how I would want, personally, a combat knife. And that's why I designed it the way I did. Croco Knives made it, knocked it out of the park, as usual, and it is awesome. So, I have that, and I'm so excited. So this one that I just showed you, this is made by Jed Hornbeak. If you don't know who Jed Hornbeak is, look him up. The dude is a master. He's a master. And when I mean he's literally a master knife maker. This is what he does. Fit and finish wise, you won't find anything better than Jed Hornbeak. Creativity, you won't find anything better than Jed Hornbeak. The guy is just crazy. This was at his booth, and we went over to talk to him. And obviously, we'd spoken plenty of times back and forth here, right? But never in person. We'd never met up. So going to see Jed, meet him, his girlfriend, his father, who are the three nicest people in the world, it was just a treat for us. And he had this. And the same as when I went to Carnivora, and he had this, and I was like, yep, gotta have it. That's how it was when I went to Jed's booth, and I saw this, and I'm like, dude, got to. So I came home with this guy. I did a video on it, and then Scabber had it so he could play with it. And I know he shot a few things. I think he shot a few shorts, and then it was in a couple different videos. The sheath alone is just awesome. So he had that one. Well, let's see. This is a sheath. I don't know if a knife fell out. Oh, it did. Okay, so ta-da! The Prather War buoy by Tops. He had that one for a while. Knife sale people, this one's going to be going up. I'm going to be selling the Prather War buoy. I will let you know. But again, just an awesome, awesome knife. Having this and the Jed Hornbeak means I don't really need this one anymore because I have these two customs and they will do the job. So somebody is going to get one of the coolest designs ever made in a knife sale. And I will be letting you guys know. So that's going to go there. What else did old Scabber have? Man, there's a whole bunch of stuff in this box. I am generous. So this, I'm going to get into in a moment because there's something about that one. There's something about it. Let's see. That's the sword. What's that? Oh, that's right. This one I totally forgot he had, and I was shooting a video, and I went, where the hell is it? This is the D-Bad Arkansas toothpick. This is my Arkansas toothpick. My design, just freaking amazing. This knife is stupendous. But he had this one, and now it's back in the collection, so I get to rah, sis boom ba. It's almost as long as the sword. And when I say that, I'm not joking. I'm going to keep this one aside just to show you. I'm not messing around. So, Let's see. Here's another one in here. There's another one. Oh, that's right. I didn't know he had this one. Totally forgot. I remember him saying before I went to Blade Show, he's like, "Oh yeah, I really want to check these out." So I was like, "I'm gonna bring them. I'm gonna bring some for him to look at." I don't know what happened here. Oh, you know what this is? This is the sleeve that goes inside the top sheath. So what happened was, it's a common and no problem type of mistake. Scabber put it in this way, and as you can see, it's made to go this way. So the glue just ripped off. It came out. That's an easy enough fix. It literally just goes right back in, and you'll see it comes out. So now it's actually, I could hang it for a lefty if I want. I could spin that plastic around, made it for a righty. The plastic, as long as it's in there, I mean, the knife is in there straight, the plastic won't come out. You know what I mean? But this is another one that I'm thinking about adding to a knife sale. These Tops knives, man. I'm telling you, these Tops knives, these aren't handed down to me. These weren't like something Tops was feeling generous about. No. Those were on me. Okay, so before I get to that last knife, I want to get to the sword because you guys haven't seen it outside of at Blade Show. Man. Look at this. It's pretty close. That's pretty close, man. Just a little extra tip, and you get to that. These two actually go pretty good together. So I gotta put that one. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, it stayed. So I am so happy for this because now I get to do a video on it. This is my, it's like an arming sword, one-handed sword, from Cast Siberia. If you don't know the name, look up Joe's channel, JS Bladecraft. He has done a few swords from them, katanas, and these guys make some awesome stuff. This is battle ready. These are real usage swords, and just awesome. The owner over there, when we came through, he did me a solid on cost of this guy. He really did me a can't say no type solid. So I cannot wait to swing this. I'm gonna have to get something to swing it into, maybe some raw chickens. I am super stoked to have this back. Oh man, I gotta get a good frog for it to hang. This thing is a beauty. This is a beauty. All right, so I got that back. So now the last one. And there's a story behind it that the story hasn't been talked about or even known. I was going to add this to a blade set. And this is one that Scabber really wanted to check out. This is my Trailmaster. I gave it a nice patina. I think the patina made it look even better. This is one of my favorite knives. It's probably, man, maybe my favorite or my second favorite even, designed by Cold Steel. I think it's just so well done. So well done. Thick as a brick. Just freaking awesome. So I was going to get this back from Scab, and then I was going to possibly sell it. Why? Because they're really hard to get, especially the 01 steels. They're hard to get. Even the new ones, it seems like they're always out of stock. And the new ones are really expensive. They're really... Hold on a second. I really want to look it up. Hold on. Man, I'll tell you what. It's crazy. It's a crazy market for these right now. So all of the A2, the Carbon Vs, and all those steels are pretty easy to get, but expensive. The SK5 version is the only one that you're finding under $300. They're like $275 to $250, somewhere there, even $250 to $300, and everything above that I'm seeing from $300 to $700 depending on the steel. The only ones I'm not finding for sale are the 01 steel. When people get the 01s, they hold on to them because I think this might be their best version. I don't know, man. It's just freaking awesome. So when I was talking to Scab, he sent me a list of what he has or what was being shipped, and he didn't have this in the list. So I said, "Oh, okay. So you still have the Trailmaster?" And he said, "Oh no, I just forgot to list it. It's in the box." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't want to tell him. What I was gonna say is, don't ship it, keep it. So, but I'm glad he sent it now, because now I'm not gonna tell him that because I have it. Screw you, Scab. So what I want to do is I'll probably do a final test on this, a video, and then I'm going to send it right back to him. This one, Scab, Merry Christmas. It's going to be after Christmas that you're going to get it. I'm sorry. I was literally going to tell you just to keep it. But now that you sent it, I think you just enticed me to do just one last hoorah. So, but yeah, Scab, you really wanted a Trailmaster. I know you did. And 01 is super hard to get, brother. So this one's yours. It's coming back. It's coming back to Florida. So, so that's it. That's the box from Scab that got here today. Super excited to have some of these pieces back. Really excited to get to finally use this sword. Finally, it's been like, I don't know, what's it been, like 11 years? So I got to put this away so Scabber can have it. And that is it. That's everything. So, so yeah, pretty exciting day. I'm pretty stoked about all this. The knife sale's coming up. There's going to be more tops. I think I got like 3 or 4 tops knives for sale. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I think that's it, man. That's it for this one. I am Donnie B all day. I grabbed this like this was going to control my phone. Hi, I'm Donnie B all day. Till next video.